I want to take you on a quick tour of the Trademark Trial and Appeal Board Manual of Procedure, otherwise known as the TBMP. This is an important tool for anybody involved in a trademark appeal or opposition or cancellation proceeding before the TTAB. You can see here, we find it at tbmp.uspto.gov, and you see here we're looking at the 2024 June version. You always want to make sure that you are looking at the most current version to make sure you're not relying on old case law or old rules, as they do get updated from time to time, and generally about once a year. There is an incredible amount of information in this manual, also several hundred pages worth of information if it is fully printed out. It used to be in a PDF and or paper form. Now we've moved pretty much entirely online. I think you can still download an entire PDF version of it if you wanted to. But you see, every case before the TTAB, whether it's an inter partes case for oppositions and cancellations, or an ex parte appeal case, has a lot of detailed rules and procedures. This doesn't even get into the substance of the claims and the law. This is only about the procedures, motions, timing, extensions, etc. So you can see, just as it relates to discovery, chapter 400, and the timing, substance, nature of discovery, depositions, interrogatories and responses, and how many a party can ask, and objections, and all these types of things, there is just a plethora of detailed rules. It is possible for somebody to handle a case before the TTAB pro se, but it is very, very difficult and challenging. One of the reasons is that the rules are so specific, so detailed, so nuanced, as you can see, that working on this without counsel is really, really going to be a mountain of work and very, very challenging. Beyond that, a lot of these things are so nuanced that you have to dig into the specific cases cited to really understand the complex issues in more depth when they arise in a particular case at a particular time. We can see here, chapter 1200 deals with ex parte appeals from refusals from an examiner, which come up a lot. And there's a whole section and subsections about all the procedures for an appeal, and what goes into a brief and a request for a hearing and a response brief and a reply brief. For example, the timing of all these things is very, very important. The page limits and the formats of the documents can also be very, very important. So the TBMP is where you find your detailed guide to all the rules and procedures at the Trademark Trial and Appeal Board. If you want to know more about TTAB cases, stay tuned for the next video.